Hello students, welcome to Eshwari Thaniksha channel. So in this video we are going to balance this equation by oxidation number method. So here this example I have taken from the NCERT textbook. So the question given here is Cr2O7 minus. So Cr2O7 minus plus SO3 minus giving chromium 3 plus SO4 2 minus, and in the question it is given in the acidic medium. So if it is in acidic medium, the procedure will be little bit different, and if it is in basic medium, balancing will be different. So check whether it is acidic medium or basic medium in the question. So in the question it is given it is in the acidic medium. So we are going to balance this equation by oxidation number method. So first step what you should do is you should see the oxidation number on each of the element. So here chromium. So what is the oxidation number on chromium? If it is not given, you have to find. Similarly here for sulfur, it is not given, you have to find. And here chromium it is given 3 plus. And here sulfur it is not given, so you have to find the oxidation state of sulfur. So first we will find for chromium. Cr2O7 2 minus. So first, how many chromium atoms are there? 2 chromium. So write 2 times Cr plus 7 times oxygen is equal to, so the charge which is present here, minus 2. So that you have to take on the other side. So is equal to minus 2. So 2 times chromium plus 7 times oxygen. For oxygen the oxidation state is minus 2 is equal to minus 2. So 2 times chromium, plus into minus is minus, 7 2s are 14 is equal to minus 2. So 2 times chromium is equal to 14 minus 2. So 2 times chromium is equal to, you will be getting plus 12. So chromium is equal to plus 12 divided by 2. So you will be getting plus 6 as the oxidation state. So now write on the chromium plus 6. So here I'll write plus 6. So next we will find for sulfur. SO3 2 minus. So sulfur plus 3 times oxygen is equal to minus 2. So sulfur plus 3 times, for oxygen the oxidation state is minus 2. So students, oxygen have 5 oxidation state, that is minus half, minus 1, minus 2, plus 1, plus 2. So where to use which oxidation state, I have already made a video on this. So I have taught you how to find the oxidation state. So if you have not watched that video, go to the playlist, you can find that video. So in that clearly I have said how to find the oxidation state of oxygen. So here for oxygen it is minus 2 is equal to minus 2. So sulfur minus 6 is equal to minus 2. S is equal to 6 minus 2. So sulfur is equal to plus 4. So you are getting here plus 4. So now we will find for SO4 2 minus. So sulfur plus 4 times oxygen is equal to minus 2. Sulfur plus 4 times, for oxygen minus 2 oxidation state is equal to minus 2. So sulfur minus 8 is equal to minus 2. So sulfur is equal to 8 minus 2. So sulfur is equal to plus 6. So write here plus 6. So now we have found the oxidation state on each of the element. So now I'll erase this. So this is the first step. So see on each of the element, so the oxidation state is present. So leave oxygen and hydrogen. So leaving that, on the other element you have to check whether oxidation state is present. If it is absent, then you have to find and write the oxidation state. The second step is you have to find which element undergoes oxidation and which element undergoes reduction. So now compare chromium with that of this chromium. So what is the oxidation state changing? So from plus 6 it is changing to plus 3. Meaning is it is decreasing from plus 6 it is decreasing to plus 3. So there is a decrease in oxidation state. If there is a decrease in oxidation state, it is called as reduction. And compare sulfur with that of another sulfur on the other side. So here compare sulfur with sulfur. So what is the change in oxidation state? From plus 4 it is changing to plus 6. Meaning is there is increase in oxidation state. From plus 4 it is increasing to plus 6. So increase in oxidation state is called as oxidation. So here I'll write oxidation. So second step is find which element undergoes oxidation and which element undergoes reduction. So after finding, what you should do is you have to balance those atoms which is undergoing oxidation and reduction. So here chromium is undergoing reduction. So here how many atoms are there? Chromium, there are 2 atoms, and on the other side there is only 1 atom. Therefore you have to balance this. So here 2, therefore add here 2. So it becomes 2 times chromium. So let me write that. Cr2O7 2 minus, and here plus 6, plus SO3 2 minus, here plus 4, giving rise to 2 times chromium plus 3 plus SO4 2 minus and plus 6. Correct? So what we have done? We have balanced the atom which is undergoing reduction. 2 times chromium, therefore I have made 2 times chromium. Sulfur, you check, there is 1 sulfur and here also 1 sulfur. So it is balanced. So this is the third step. Now what is fourth step? So now the fourth step is you have to balance the charge by cross multiplication. So how do we do that? So here what you should do is compare the charge on chromium now. So here plus 6, and how many chromiums are present here? 2 chromium. So multiply this, 6 into 2. So 6 into 2 is 12. So I'll write here 12. And then minus, and on the other side. So chromium, what is the charge on chromium? Plus 3, and here 2. So 3 2s are, multiply the number. 3 2s are how much? 6. So minus 6 is equal to 12 minus 6 is, you will be getting 6. Same way, compare sulfur with that of sulfur. So now see the charge. On the sulfur you have 4. On here, on this sulfur you have 6. So subtract it. So 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6, how much you will be getting? So you will be getting 2. So don't take the sign. 4 minus 6 is minus 2, but you should not take the sign. So just write the number 2. So here you got 6 and here you got 2. So here if you can cancel by a common number, you can cancel. So this I can cancel by 2 table. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. So I'll cancel this. 2 1s are 2 and then 2 3s are 6. So now next step what you should do is you have to cross multiply. That is, so the number what you got for chromium, so 3 you're getting for chromium, isn't it? So that 3 you have to cross multiply with sulfur. So you have to multiply 3 into SO3 2 minus. Same way 3 into SO4 2 minus. And 1 you have to multiply with chromium. So this chromium and here. So let us multiply that. So multiply chromium by 1. So you will be getting same, Cr2O7 2 minus, plus sulfur you have to multiply with 3. So 3 times SO3 2 minus plus 4, giving rise to 2 times Cr3 plus 3 times SO4 2 minus plus 6. So this is what you will get. So next step what you should do is you have to check whether the ions on all the elements is balanced or not. So how we are going to check that? So that is, so this is the ion Cr2O7 2 minus. So here on this entire ion, the charge present is minus 2. So I'll write that minus 2 on this entire ion. Same way here you check on the entire ion what is the charge present, SO3. So the charge present is minus 2. So multiply with this number 3 into minus 2. So 3 into minus 2 you will be getting minus 6. So you will be getting minus 6. On the other side you check 2 into 3. So 2 into 3 is 6. So you will be getting plus 6. Plus 6. Same way here 3 into minus 2. 3 2s are 6. So you will be getting minus 6. So now here plus and minus charges will get cancelled. So totally on this side the charge is 0. It is balanced. Plus 6 and minus 6 charge is balanced. It will become 0. Whereas on this side, on the reactant side, if you check, you have minus 2 and you have minus 6. So if you add this, how much you will be getting? Minus 2 and minus 6 will be equal to minus 8. So here minus 8, the charge is not balanced. So now to balance, what I have to do, I have to add plus 8. Positive charge you have to add 8. So therefore on this side we have to add 8H plus ion. So if it is acidic medium, we are going to add H plus. If it is basic medium, we have to add OH minus ion. So here this is acidic medium. In the beginning itself it is given, it is acidic medium. Therefore to balance the charge we have to add 8H plus ion. So 8 positive ion and 8 negative ions will get balanced, will get cancelled, and the charge will become equal to 0. Therefore on the reactant side we are going to add 8H plus ion. So next step we will add Cr2O7 2 minus plus 3 times SO3 2 minus, add 8H plus ion now, giving 2 times Cr3 plus 3 times SO4 2 minus. So what we have done, we have add 8H plus ions. So in the next step what we have to do is, we have to balance the hydrogen on the other side. So here you have 8 hydrogen, whereas on the other side there is no hydrogen, so we have to balance. So now here if it is 8H plus ion, so you have to add water on the other side. So how many water molecules you will add is half the number. So here if you add 8H plus, half the number is 4. So you should write 4 times water. Suppose here if it is 10H plus, then what you will do, on the other side you have to add 5 times water. So since here we have added 8H plus, add here half the number, 4 times water. So add 4 times water. So now I can write the equation as Cr2O7 2 minus plus 3 times SO3 2 minus plus 8 times H plus, giving 2 times Cr3 plus 3 times SO4 2 minus plus 4 times water. Is that clear? So now you can cross check. So whether the atoms are equal on both the side. 2 times chromium, 2 times chromium, and then sulfur you check 3 times sulfur, 3 times sulfur. So like this you can count and check whether it is balanced on both the side. So all the atoms will be balanced. So this is the balanced equation for this reaction. So this is by oxidation number method. So for the acidic medium we have learnt in this video. So in the next video I'll teach you in the basic medium how to balance by oxidation number method. So students, if you have any doubt you can write in the comment section. I'll meet you in the next video, students.